Pete, just how would you describe how you're feeling right now and what awaits you guys this afternoon?
I'm ready to go win a ball game. I think it's nice that the focus can be so simple today. Uh, that's really all that's on my mind, though. So, getting ready for 408.
Maddie.
You've been so open about kind of your offensive struggles in the second half. Is there anything that you are pulling from that experience and lessons from that carrying it into the postseason?
The bat's the hardest part of this game. But I think the one thing I never have any trouble with is just showing up. So, the days that were hard to get in the cage and trust the process and everything, I think those are probably the days that I remember right now. Just relying on my ability to show up and do the necessary work just to get me ready to play 9 innings.
Elise.
What do you anticipate the shadows will be like in the outfield at the start of this game?
Home plate area is darker. I feel like at that time of the day, but the shadows in the outfield aren't much of an issue. I feel like for me, the sun's probably going to be in a tricky place for Seiya at the start of this game, but I think outfield wise it'll be just fine.
Megan.
Tyone has been rolling the last 6 weeks. How would you just describe what it's like playing behind him and what it's like when you see him in such a groove?
JMO always keeps us involved. I love his presence on the mound. But I think like I've beat a dead horse with JMO, Matty Boyd, and Colin Ray and Kate. Like the quality starts we get out of our starters are awesome. So when JMO's rolling, it's great. It's like I said, it's easy to stay involved when he's on the mound. He's a pro. He's a vet. I love watching him go out there and do his thing. So it's definitely a blessing that we get to have him for this game, and I'm just ready to go play some D behind him for sure.
Come to Jordan on the right.
We've seen when Tucker's in the lineup the impact he can have on kind of the whole group, kind of that trickle down. Just what has he meant to the offense throughout the season, not just production-wise, but kind of that impact on the whole lineup?
Yeah, it just adds depth. When Kyle's been in the lineup, it adds another left-handed bat. You get to throw that in the top of the order. But talking about professional baseball player, like he's a pro too. I think you're going to get a good at bat out of him every time he goes up there, and I just think the opportunities he creates just by being in the lineup is big, and then I just think it adds a lot of depth and chance to our lineup.
Come back to Maddie.
When you reference all we have to do is win today, like how do you describe maybe the mental clarity that provides?
That's what we feel every game. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else, but I think that's just how we go out and approach. We've approached the year as a whole. I love our team because there's no ego. I think everybody's just. I think they're so good at keeping the main thing, and everybody knows what the job is. So however we get that done doesn't have to be pretty. A win is a win in this scenario, and that's all we're going to be looking to do the rest of the playoffs.
I know that Council has talked about kind of letting the moment take you there as opposed to trying to put yourself there alone. Like, what is it like hearing that kind of message from him and then going out there and getting a chance to try to put that into practice?
I just think that I trust what he what he says and what he brings to the table in a playoff setting. He's been very successful there, and I mean he's led us very well this year. So I mean it's exciting getting the opportunity to go play a baseball game at Wrigley Field any chance you get. But yeah, I just think hearing that from Counts, I think that there's just a whole lot of trust that I feel after anything he wants to. After any little bit of wisdom he wants to give us pertaining to playoff baseball. And yeah, I just think it's nice to be able to go out and play 9 every day. And no, I'm following his lead, and what he says goes, really. I mean, yeah, like I said, the success he's had in the playoffs speaks for itself. And obviously he's had good ball clubs before, and I think he has another one here. And yeah, I mean, Counts is one of the most perfect people to have in this situation.
Megan.
After you guys clinched, you talked about how much you were looking forward to seeing a Wrigley playoff atmosphere. Just what has been the last 2 days and what likely will be today, you know, the environment you've experienced, and just what it's like when you have the ballpark living and dying with every pitch like that?
Yeah, I mean, I would say the energy is what stands out the most about the last 2 games. There's always such a cool buzz when we play here, but I think it definitely feels a little bit bigger. You know, I think the energy's at a 10 from pitch 1 or even from our pregame. Like, it's so cool. But yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's an opportunity we get to feed off of our crowd. So when you got 40,000 pulling in your direction, I think that's always fun. I mean, you know, we owe more playoff baseball to this fan base for sure, and you know, hopefully we just use that energy today to our advantage.
Go Elise and then Tony.
When it comes to Dansby and Seiya, just to see the way Seiya has been hitting and Dansby, it's like you have two opposite players where Dansby had the experience in these situations, leader. Seiya's experiencing his first postseason like you. Just what's it like playing with those guys in these types of games?
Yeah, I mean, we all know Seiya can hit. I think what stood out to me the most about the last 2 days with Seiya is how he's held right field down. And I think when he's been called upon to play right field, it's been so good this year from him, and I think he's gotten so much better as an outfielder in general. I feel like the confidence I see from him and how we interact pitch to pitch, it just shows me that he's gotten more comfortable. I definitely think getting to know your fellow outfielder is important. And I think as me and Seiya have gotten to know each other a little bit better and how we play and how we can both go get it, I think it's taken it to a whole nother level. So Seiya, I mean, having Seiya in right, it's nice. I mean, it gives Tuck more time to get his calf right, and I mean, it's a good person in right field to have. But I mean, yeah, his bat's one of the more impressive bats I've ever seen in my life, and it's really cool to watch him hit. But yeah, I think sneaky. It's definitely what he's done in right field that's, I think, been super impactful. And then Dan's playoff history also speaks for itself, and I think you guys all know how highly viewed we all kind of see him as a leader, or how highly we view him as a leader. I think Dan's has great presence for days like yesterday when, you know, we all want to go end the series in 2, and being able to kind of bring us back down to earth and point out the obvious, which is that we knew it wasn't going to be easy. So just having him as a guy to lean on, I think in situations like this, him and JT and Carlos, Tuck, like guys who just done it before, I think is such a nice part of a playoff team is the experience. And Dansby, I mean, Dansby is that guy, and he is who we need leading this team too from a player standpoint. So having both those guys is great, and I think that just that gives us our best chance to go out and win playoff baseball games.
We'll finish up with Tony on the right.
Pete, I know there was a lot of conversations with Craig or some of the vets in the room about playoff baseball, and I'm just curious, how does it kind of stack up now that you've been through it with maybe what you were expecting or what you thought it might be to experience playoff baseball?
I mean, I had no expectations. I wanted to kind of treat it treat it exactly like what it was. I had no clue what I'm getting into. But I mean, playoff baseball is kind of everything I wanted it to be. Wrigley's amazing. I think it's the best place to be able to play in these kind of games. Yeah, I think Wrigley does baseball justice when it comes to these kind of games. So, I don't know. I mean, I think that's kind of the whole point. Is like you don't know what you're gonna get with playoff baseball, which is probably why it counts as saying let the game take you to the next level. It's like you can't be out here forcing anything. I don't know. I mean, playoff baseball is so far it's everything I want it to be. It's exciting stuff. So, yeah, today is just it's another opportunity to experience it, but it's an opportunity to extend our run, more of it.